Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chris. Today we're going to be diving into the brand new Play-doh palette by Hipdot. This is a super color pigment palette. It's just a really long name, so we're just going to call it Play-doh palette. Hipdot came out with a little collection of game night palettes, and I got the Monopoly one and the Play-doh one. Now the Monopoly one I wasn't too much of a fan of because of a particular shadow, honestly more than the rest. That was really patchy, and then there were just some shimmers that was so lacking in luster. But if you want to see that review, you can click the link. It's going to pop up right here and it'll take you to that one. But for Play-doh, we're going to dive into this one, and guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not as disappointed, so that's at least of a break. Now the sleeve cover looks like this. It looks just like the palette itself, except the back has a ton of information. So if you don't like to keep these, then you're gonna lose all the information here. It does show the color story. Let me show you the comparison to the actual palette. This is the palette. And of course, I'm gonna put some of this information right here. So if you guys wanna take a look at that further, you can pause the video right now. When you open up the palette, it looks like this. A little butterfly mirror. Honestly, did not care for this. When you look at it, I mean, the shape of it, I just hate it. I don't like the shape of it. I could see my eyes, but not really. Like, I have to like move in a certain, I don't like it. I just don't like it. It's cute, but I wish they just had done like a regular standard rectangle, maybe a little butterfly on the side. That's just my preference, but I mean, if you like it, whatever. It's just my opinion. This is the color story, though. We could take a look at her. She's pretty, whoops, got some orange on me. I'm bringing it up close so you guys can see. It is definitely a fun palette. Vibrant colors. Now before you swatch this, it does say Play-doh in the shadow, so I'll throw up a picture right here so you can see the way that looks. Of course, when you start using the palette, that starts to fade away. So let me go ahead and show you guys the swatches. Now, you guys, I'm really happy about the way this particular palette swatched, especially in comparison to the Monopoly one. Most of these shadows, honestly, could have just been one time and done. The blue one, the baby blue one, was one time, and that was gorgeous. Some of them I just did it twice just so that you guys can see the full color that it can, you know, build up to. But honestly, this palette did very, very well. Now, when it comes to formula, I really do like the way this palette just feels all together. The shadows do feel soft when going with a finger, and the pigment for these are insane. The rose red, purple paradise, bubblegum pink, robin's egg, poppy orange. I use all of those shadows on my lid today, hence the rainbow look. I just wanted to test a bunch of shadows, especially after the last review. And I really do like the way they perform. They feel nice and soft. They blend really great. It's a buildable palette. They're buildable shades. Some of them just really bam, especially the pink and the blue. These two, really nice. And the red, honestly. You could build this orange up, and this purple is pretty stunning too. I didn't use these two because honestly I just wanted to test the colors of these, but the way they swatched, just it showed promise. And so far this palette has just been consistent throughout. In terms of the glitter, no, I don't touch this. I still need to recover from the other video where I just used too much. But it is pretty. It's a pretty blue. It's a glitter. If you like pressed glitter, then you'll like that. If you're not a fan of it and you don't mind that there's just one in this palette, then that won't stop you from getting this. Then we have creamy vanilla, garden green, banana yellow, and orange drizzle. These are the shimmers. In terms of the swatches, they do swatch better than the Monopoly one. Banana yellow to me swatches the best, and when I apply it to my eyes, it shows up the best. The orange drizzle is not that bad. It's not super sheer. It's not like insanely pigmented where is that wow factor, but it does show up with a finger. It really does not show up well with a dry brush, and with a wet brush I really didn't even go to test that out. I was satisfied with the finger application, and I know you guys might be yelling at me. Maybe I should have done that for the Monopoly palette, but with the way that palette just all together performed, I was just over it, and I was just like, no, I feel like you can definitely do better, especially at the price point it was, which was $30. I thought it was 20. I kept saying 20. It should have honestly been $20, but it was $30. This one is $26, by the way, and I was just like, no, $30. I've seen better shimmers from Hipdot, and this is one of them. This is actually a really decent palette. I like this a lot. Let me show you guys some swatches now. I'm gonna take bold burgundy. Let's see. I want to take the colors I don't really use, but I use most of them. Let's take the, what is this called? Petal pink. Okay, it's not really pink to me, but okay. Creamy vanilla. Take these three first. The neutral colors, yes. I'm gonna put them here. 1, 2, and 3. Bam. That's a nice swatch. Gorgeous. Love it. I'm going to take 3 colors now. Robin's Egg is literally, I think, my favorite, which I know. There's purple here, but I mean, it's really gorgeous. Let's take a red. And let's take the Purple Paradise on my fingers. I'm going to show this here, actually. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. Oof, sorry about that. Look at them right there. It's just beautiful. This is gorgeous. I love it. This is like, it's gorgeous. It's there. Oh, so pretty. But enough chitter chatter. Let's just go right into this eye demo so you guys can see how creative this look. It is, I want to say, more of a tutorial. I've been like talking more throughout this, like saying how to do things and things like that. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want more tutorials, like just regular tutorials, no reviews or something like that. Just let me know down below. Anyways, let's get this started. Okay guys, so for this look, we are going to just be using 2 brushes, both from Alter Ego. This is number 11 and number 10. And if you don't have these particular brushes, I'm using a angled blending brush and a smudger brush. That's it. On my lid, I already have the Kylie Cosmetics Maple Concealer as a base. First color I'm going to be dipping into is, of course, the Rose Red. This is a really pretty color, and I do build it up, so I'm just going to take a little at a time. I'm going to start off right over here. How pretty that is. I'm just going to build it up to get it to the color that I want. I'm just going to bring it over a little bit. Over. And I don't want, whoa, I almost dropped this. And I don't want a curve so much. I want a little bit more sharp, like this side right here. So I do have to bring that up. And I always try to match it the best way that I can. I don't always get it perfect. Same brush. Next color is going to be Bubblegum Pink. I'm just going to put it right next to that red. Absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to put it in the middle, just like so. Put a little over the red, but I'm going to bring some red back. I don't want it to overpower the red too much. Last shadow for this brush is going to be Poppy Orange. Keep trying not to drop that palette. I'm putting it right here. This eye is way lower than this one. Just the arch itself. So I am going to correct that. I'll probably do it off camera. But you see that orange. It is there. She's cute. She has little moments. So I like it. I'm going to fix the arch though. BRB. And it's fixed. Done. Now with the smudger brush, I'm going to go into Purple Paradise. And I'm just going to run her towards the back of the lower lash line. Connecting to the yellow. Like so. Now this is a pretty purple. I don't know if you guys noticed, this purple is different from that one. And you're going to see why in a second. Next I'm going to take Robin's Egg. Pretty blue. I love this blue. This right here. And I'm going to lightly go over the purple as well to give it just a darker purple. See what happened there? Like that purple is gorgeous, don't get me wrong. I just wanted something a little bit darker for this particular eye look. Next 3 shadows are going to be done with my finger. We're going to go with Garden Green. Just like so. A bit of right here. A little more. And a little more. Next I'm going to take Orange Drizzle. So I'm going to put this right on top of the orange. Just to give it like a little razzle dazzle. Lastly, I'm going to take Banana Yellow. So, pop this sucker in the corner eye. So pretty. Back with that smudger brush one last time. I forgot I was going to use the Creamy Vanilla. Just right here. for a brow highlight. Alright guys, you know the drill. I'm going to put on some liner and lashes and I'll be right back. And we're all done, guys. What do you think? Let me know down below. Well guys, that's all I have to say about the Play-doh Super Color Pigment Palettes by Hipdot. Let me know if you got this already, if you plan on getting it, or if you're not really interested in it. And of course, I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!